Support for Ramplifi comes from Victorville Cadillac, offering a selection of new and pre-owned Cadillac vehicles. More information about Victorville Cadillac's latest inventory is available at vvcadillac.com.
This is Ramplify, the podcast at Victor Valley College. Victor Valley College. Victor Valley College.
Hello, this is Ramplify the podcast, brought to you by the Associated Student Body at Victor Valley College. I'm your host, Andrew Caravella, Media Relations Coordinator here at VVC. Thank you for checking us out exclusively through the free VVC mobile app. If you're on the go and listening to the audio version of the show, thank you for streaming us wherever. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or on your favorite podcast app. Today on the show, we have a fun one. This one's a little different. I'm sure if you've been listening to all of season 2, you hear all about Victorville Cadillac. It's kind of like our high-end brand here in the high desert. We have some students in the house. Say hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, we got ASB, we got GSA. So Louis actually was on the previous episode. So did you get the armpit stains out of your shirt from all the nervousness?
I did.
You did?
I added a little cleaners, but yeah.
Okay, very good. Victorville Cadillac is here. They are our guest for today's episode. They're also the sponsor, as I said, of season 2. Andrew Hartig. Is that how I pronounce it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Were there any like nicknames growing up for you? Like Andrew Heartache?
No.
Or Heartbreak?
No,
Like,
never had any of those.
None of those. You
Never.
were a nice guy growing up,
Yep.
right? Okay. Andrew is the sales manager over at Victorville Cadillac, correct?
Yeah, general sales manager.
General sales manager. So you're the boss.
Yep.
Yeah. Andrew is also a VVC alum, right?
Yes, I am.
He is. And actually grew up here in the high desert.
Yes, I did. Born and raised.
Born and raised. We're St. Mary?
Yep, St. Mary's is where I was born. Good guess.
Any St. Mary's in the house? No? Nobody? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Like 5 out of 10 people that I meet on any given day are born at St. Mary. Yeah. Not that I'm asking them. I'm just assuming. So Cadillac is very community oriented. You guys are always out in the community. But before we talk about cars, who are you as a person? Tell us about growing up in the high desert, where you went to school, and how you found your way to Victor Valley College.
Yeah, absolutely. So I grew up here in the high desert, born and raised in Apple Valley until I was about 16. Played all the sports, did baseball every single year, played golf, basketball, played tennis, did lots of stuff as far as being in the outdoors. Always riding my bike in the neighborhood, swimming, going camping growing up. Always outdoors.
Oh, wow. Okay. Where would you go camping? Because, I mean, not the desert. I'm assuming you went other places.
Yep, we go to like San Diego yearly.
Okay.
Camp Land on the Bay, that was one of my favorite places growing up. We'd always go there every single year.
Where did you go to high school?
I went to the Academy for Academic Excellence.
Oh, the NASA school.
Yep, that's the one.
The NASA school, yeah. I'm good friends with Lisa over there. Shout out to Lisa Lamb. That's cool. What was it like going there for you?
It was a good experience. I really liked the school. Great environment. When I first started, we were at the location that they previously had over in Apple Valley, and then they ended up building the new building, and they kept expanding on that one.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
So exciting seeing the school grow.
Yeah, very cool. So then you were a senior, right? And you had to kind of figure out, oh no, you told me, actually you started going to college while you were still in high school, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that, because you, not to date you, but like when did you start college? What year?
I would guess probably around 2000 or 2001.
And how old were you?
Probably about 15 or 16.
Okay. So for a lot of you listening to this, that doesn't sound like that out of the box. But when you go back to that year, that era, there wasn't a whole lot of 15 or 16-year-olds that were going to college. We didn't have dual enrollment. There was no college courses on the high school campuses. So you, 15, 16 years old, were actually coming to the college to take classes, right?
Yep. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember when 9/11 hit.
Oh, wow.
I was at my house. We watched it on TV, and then we came to school right over here on the lower campus.
What an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like being that young on this campus? Because, I mean, yeah, you were in high school, but I'm sure, like, you saw people on campus, you're like, oh, like, they're an adult. Like, was it just kind of awkward being at, like, in a school setting, but just seeing everyone more grown up than you?
I wouldn't say it was awkward, but you definitely did notice, like, you're a little bit younger than everyone's sitting next to you, and everyone else is trying to gain the same knowledge and trying to better their life.
What were some of the things back then at the college that, like, maybe we have changed here? I don't know if you're with anything new that, or you've seen things or heard of things in the news about us here that you're like, oh, wow, that's a lot different than when I went to college.
Yeah, like your football stadium that you guys just built.
Oh,
that's
that
a
thing?
beautiful stadium.
It's huge,
I
right?
got to walk it and get
it's
a tour of it.
It's actually Olympic grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful stadium.
It is. Yeah, you know, if Cadillac wanted to sponsor that, we could have that conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay, very cool. So let's talk a little bit about Cadillac now. What's one thing people would be surprised to learn about Cadillac other than you guys sell cars?
As far as the dealership or as far as the actual car itself?
The dealership. The dealership. Yeah, as a whole.
Okay. As a whole, I mean, the dealership itself has really grown. I mean, we really try to take pride in the community, giving back in the community, sponsoring high schools up here, sponsoring the college here, right? Make sure we're involved in the community so the community knows who we are. But we definitely take good care of our customers when they come in. When they do come in, we're a different kind of a dealership. We try to make a real positive, exciting experience that's different than other stores.
Very good. Yeah, I've been to some of your events because you guys actually hold events there at the dealership, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. One of them is I think you guys do a back to school for younger students and whatnot, right?
Yep, we've done that a couple times.
And at those, you give away like backpacks and school supplies.
Yep, giving back to the community.
Something I want to also ask you is when we talk about our students, why should they care when a local business like Cadillac shows up in the community? Like, what kind of messaging does that show them when you guys are caring about stuff like, you know, giving away backpacks and what have you?
Yeah, obviously they must have good people, right? People are willing to give back. It's always a good feeling when somebody gives you something or you receive something. Very generous here at the store. That's why we do sponsor the schools. We sponsor Victorville College. We've done events here at the college as well. The college actually buys vehicles from us as well. So it kind of correlates back and forth. We do business with you guys do business with us.
Full disclosure, it's Victorville Chevrolet Cadillac, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're focusing more on the Cadillac aspect of the sponsorship. If any of you are thinking, oh my gosh, the school buys Cadillacs? I'm pretty sure we're not. It's the Chevrolet side.
It is the Chevrolet.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
But that would be cool. That would be cool. I would like an Escalade if that was possible. Louis, what else? What else should we get that's a Cadillac? Maybe a Lyric? That's that hybrid one, right?
That is the electric one.
All electric?
Yep. Yeah, a couple months ago we had the event over here by the water. And we brought some of the Cadillacs.
That's right. We did the trunk or treat, and
Yep.
you guys came out in full force with your Cadillacs.
Yep.
People were getting in and out of them throughout the entire event. Did you come to that one?
I did not.
You did not.
No.
Ugh. You got kids?
I do, yes.
You deprived them of a fun day. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We got to get you out to the next one.
Absolutely, I'll be there.
How old are your kids?
I have one that's 11 months old and an 11-year-old.
Oh, you deprived them that day. That's exactly what happened. So, no, Cadillac was a great feature. There was a lot of people. We had almost 7,000 people here from the community for the trunk or treat. So if you guys have never been, our mascot puts on the entire event. It's called Rammy's Trunk or Treat. And I think this last year, Harmony, was it Minecraft? It was a Minecraft theme that we did. So I'm pushing for some really fun ideas this year. I'm not going to leak that here on the podcast because I want it to be special. Louis mad now, so that's okay. Yeah. So, okay, so you mentioned, but before we continue with Cadillac, we'll talk about your family life just a little. So you mentioned an 11-year-old. Is he into sports like you were growing up? Like, do you see you a lot in him, or is he going down a completely different path?
Yeah, so he really likes to play soccer and he likes to play baseball right now.
So you didn't mention soccer. You did mention baseball.
Yep. I played soccer like one season. That was it. It wasn't my sport.
That's cool. So he really likes that stuff then.
Yep. He likes
That's
soccer.
awesome.
He's been really into baseball right now.
He may be too young, but have you ever heard him or played with the idea of asking him what he wants to do when he grows up?
Oh, he wants to be in the car business.
He wants to be, making him drink the Kool-Aid
Yep.
early. Oh, okay. That's cool. What's for an 11-year-old, just, so we can get into his universe, in his mind, what is like a cool, fancy car for him?
Oh, he loves the Corvette. Yep.
Some things never change.
Nope.
So That's cool. That's really cool. What's your favorite car?
The Corvette.
The Corvette,
Yep.
yeah, super fast.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's okay if you want to go off-brand and tell us something that you guys don't have. That's okay. Actually, no, yeah, let's do that. What's the most expensive and fanciest car you guys have ever had on the lot?
We've had a Bentley on our. Someone traded in a Bentley one time
For a Corvette?
I'm not sure what they traded in. It's been a while, but they did trade a Bentley in.
Yeah. So what do? You're sitting in your office and like one of your sales reps comes in and says, "Hey, Andrew, someone wants to trade in their Bentley." And you're like, "Oh, I got to get out of my chair for this one, right?"
Absolutely. We got to go look at this car.
That's so cool. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right. Well, we're going to take a break here with Andrew. Pronounce it again for me.
Hartig.
Andrew Hartig. There it is right there. Here on Ramplify. Keep it locked. We will be right back. Support for Ramplify comes from Victorville Cadillac, offering a selection of new and pre-owned Cadillac vehicles. More information about Victorville Cadillac's latest inventory is available at vvcadillac.com.
This is Ramplify, the podcast at Victor Valley College. Victor Valley College. Victor Valley College.
And we're back here on Ramplify the podcast. I'm your host, Media Relations Coordinator for Victor Valley College, Andrew Caravella. ASB is in the house. GSA is in the house. Hello, guys. How you guys doing over there? I see you guys silently TikToking on your phones, deaf scrolling.
Playing Block Blast, actually.
Block Blast. You'll have to show me what that is later. What are you doing, Mia? What's on your phone?
Applying the messages.
You're what?
Applying the messages.
Applying the messages? Harmony?
I'm writing a script for my podcast.
Writing a script for your podcast. That's right. Harmony has her own podcast. First student-run podcast here. She does pop culture reviews. So, and our Gen Xer, Louie. He is not on his phone because he is a Gen Xer. Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, you have to go listen to his episode. So, kudos to you, Louie. Kudos to you for staying focused. Focused. Yes, I dropped the F word today. There it is, right there. Okay, back to Victorville Cadillac. Andrew Hartig is here today. Thank you so much again for coming in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He figured, well, we're sponsoring the thing. We got to at least kind of give it a go, right?
Exactly.
Got to test drive it, if you will. Yeah. See, those are play on words. I know I'm cheesy. Okay. So, okay, I want to move forward with the show. Our Ramplify listeners, mostly students, they're trying to figure out life. Right? They don't know what's out there in the world. You've been out there. So you graduated from Victor Valley College with what kind of degree?
I got my degree in business real estate.
Business real estate. And then you went to a university.
Cal State San Bernardino.
Okay, right down the hill.
Yep.
Right. And then what did you get there?
Business degree in finance.
And did you just stop at the bachelor's or did you go for a master's?
I stopped at the bachelor's.
You stopped at a bachelor's. All right. Good for you. Stop while you're ahead.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
Want to get out in the workforce.
Very good. And did you go straight into cars?
Yep.
Very cool. Okay. So you've been doing this for a minute.
Yes.
Okay. So for our students that, whatever, even if it's not selling cars, right? What's the advice that you could give them when they feel like that they don't have it all figured out?
Absolutely.
Because you seem very level-headed and grounded. I don't know if that was the case while you were in school, but they're still trying to figure it out. So what kind of advice can you give them on their journey or path?
Yeah, so I would say my dad was a very big influence and encouraged me to go to school. I think at that age it was, why do I need school, right? But he would always encourage me. My dad has a bachelor's degree. My stepmom, she has a master's degree. Lots of people in my family. I have lawyers in my family, doctors in my family.
So was there pressure for you to actually go get higher education then? Like I got to do this.
Well, he always told me from a very young age, you're going to college.
Okay.
So yeah, I got my, come to college, learned some stuff. Didn't really think of much of it at that time, but as I've gotten older and stuff, it's like, I'm so glad I got to learn some of these things as far as learning Excel class, the Word programs, the PowerPoints, all that kind of stuff. And then learning real estate, I'm also a real estate investor, so learning the lingo, how real estate transactions work, and also in finance, that's all about the stock market. So learning how to do trading on that, growing the portfolio as well.
Okay, very cool. You being a sales manager, I'm sure at the dealership you have a bunch of sales guys, all ages, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so there's a generational gap all up and down the spectrum, right?
Yes, there is.
Which could make some fun times, at work. What do you think, focusing more on your younger staff, because you work with them and stuff? What do you think young people today get unfairly criticized for?
Being on their phones. They're always on their phones. We need them to work and make phone calls, so they're over there TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. So it's not just me then calling it out. Okay. Of course, me and Andrew over here are about the same age, so maybe that's just our perception. I don't know. So, okay. I like that. That made me smile. We have 2 people off their phones now. That's good. Okay, so staying on the idea of, trying to find a path, being career oriented for our students when they leave Victor Valley College and either get out into the workforce or they go on to a 4-year degree or even a 6-year. How can students start building relationships with local businesses, even if they're not ready for a real job yet? As students in college, how can they network? How can they start building those relationships with businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually do team up with the Victor Valley College mechanic department over there. Kids are going to school, learning how to become a technician or whatnot, maybe in the body shop world, stuff like that. And they actually come and say, hey, go talk to our service manager or service director about getting a job in the future. Okay.
That's good. So, students could do auto technology here. So I love that. Absolutely love that. When we talk about forward looking, being hopeful and inspiring, when you think personally about the future of the high desert and where it's going, what excites you the most about it? Because you said you were born and raised. You went as far as San Bernardino to go get your degree, then you came right back.
Yep.
So I think it's an appropriate question to ask you here, the future of the high desert. What gets you excited about it the most?
Yeah, the high desert is growing rapidly. You see all these big businesses being grown and developed. You drive down the 15 freeway, you see these huge warehouses getting assembled. This place just keeps growing and growing. They're going to talk about more hospitals up here. Just lots of development.
Community initiatives or ideas. Anything on your planning board, on your vision board, if we will, for Cadillac or even Chevrolet that you guys want to do in the future, or you're looking at doing or exploring at this point?
Just continue to get in the community, obviously, right? We have the fair that's coming up here soon.
Okay.
So we're going to be sponsoring the fair.
Did you used to go a lot when you were growing up?
I did, yep.
Yeah.
I loved going to the demolition derby. That was always
that's the
blast.
best, right?
Yep.
I do the monster trucks myself.
Yep, that one's a good one as well.
That's a good one. They did a rodeo a couple times too. So it's fun for all my students here today. It is fun to watch somebody get bucked off a bull. It's just see a body fly like a rag doll, Maybe too graphic for you guys, but man, it's cool to watch.
Nothing I want to try.
I don't want to try it, but I just want to watch from a distance, right? So it's fun. It really is. I'll have to show you guys YouTube videos. It's good. If Victorville Cadillac could be remembered for one thing beyond cars, right? Beyond cars, what do you think it should be?
Taking care of their customers. Our customers mean everything to us. Without our customers, we have nothing. So if we don't take care of them, then nothing happens.
For you personally, when you first started selling cars, what was the first car you sold? Can you remember that far back?
Yep.
Okay.
2007 Honda Accord.
Dang. LX, EX?
I think it was EX.
Okay.
Silver.
Okay.
And they crashed it on their way home.
No.
Yep.
No. Seriously?
Yep.
They came back to dealership?
No, it wasn't a total loss, but they did crash it on the way home.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's one that you're not going to forget.
Nope, never forgot that one.
Yeah. So you felt really good about the sale, and then you heard about the accident.
Yep, then they called me later.
You're like, well, I already cleared the check, so I mean, we're good to go. So okay, interesting. All right, so we're gonna play something called rapid fire right now. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a series of random questions, and then without thinking too hard about it, you're supposed to respond. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you'll be up for the challenge?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So this will be very interesting to see. So I think I already know some of your answers. So okay, here we go. Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
What brand?
Starbucks.
Okay. All right. So what's your order at Starbucks then? Since we're going this deep now.
Oh man, what's that called? Oat milk shaken espresso.
Oh my God, we're like the same person. I love that one. Maybe it's an Andrew thing. No, seriously, it's literally what I get every time. Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Okay. One word, describe all of the high desert.
Expanding.
Okay. That's a safe word. Best local food spot. No pressure. This is not an endorsement. It's just his own personal opinion.
Mama Carpino's.
Everyone defaults to that. That's because you grew up in Apple Valley.
That's good food.
Yeah, it's really good food. Yeah.
TJ's a great guy over there.
Yeah, I know. It's good. I like Las Brisas across the street.
Yep,
too.
that's good too.
It's really good. The mole. You got to go for the mole, yeah. Okay, so here's another question. Did you watch the Hannah Montana 20-year reunion?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
Not my thing.
Favorite TV show growing up?
Growing up, it's a long time ago.
I know.
I like the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch? Okay. Favorite TV show now?
I don't really watch TV.
Good for you. It rots your brain. Favorite artist growing up? Music artist?
Probably like Linkin Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like that. Yeah. Okay. Favorite music artist now?
Like Riley Green.
Okay. That's different. Do you remember the last concert you went to?
Yes.
What was it?
It was at the CMA Awards.
You went to CMA Awards?
Yes.
Was that like a work perk?
Yes.
Oh, man. I got to hang out in your circle.
It was super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I'm so jealous now. Totally ruined my whole little crossfire, rapid fire thing here, man. That's awesome. Was that one in Vegas?
It was in Nashville.
Nashville.
So we flew out to Nashville.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Jacob, if you're listening to this, which is his boss, you need to hook me up, man. Like, I need to go do that next time. So that's so cool. Awesome. Let's see. Any questions from ASB or Louie over here? Anything at all? Nothing. Silence. I think I offended them.
What was the question?
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dang. You have a dog?
I'm actually allergic to cats.
Oh.
So.
What do you got, Louie?
Electric or gas?
Gas.
Gas. Okay. All right. Favorite Cadillac?
Escalade.
Escalade?
Yes.
Okay. See, I said Escalade earlier, right? It's got to be an Andrew thing. Are you a Sagittarius?
No.
You're not. Okay.
Libra.
I don't know then. It's not the astrology then. I have no idea. So awesome. Give us a little information about Cadillac, where we can get more information and what people can find out about you guys, maybe on your website or social media or what have you.
Absolutely. So you can visit vvcadillac.com. You can look up the vehicles at our website or come on in the store at 15425 Dos Palmas Road in Victorville.
And you guys do test drives, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Do those test drives allow us to get on the freeway?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so we can get a little fast, you know. Okay, I got to come and try out that Lyric. Is it fast?
It is.
It is pretty fast?
It's very fast, yes.
Okay. But still the Escalade. That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, gas guzzler. All right. Even in this economy, the Cadillac.
Absolutely. They do make an electric Escalade now.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, do you guys have it?
Yes, we do.
Okay, definitely coming over for a test drive. So, Andrew, I want to thank you so much for being here today. Thank you again for being our sponsor for season 2 also.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And for everybody else, we want to thank you for checking us out exclusively through the free VVC mobile app. If you're on the go and listening to the audio version of the show, thanks again for streaming on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or your favorite podcast app. Thanks for listening. I'm Andrew Caravella. Later.
Ramplifi, the podcast, is filmed and recorded in Victorville, California. This podcast is made possible with the support of the Associate Student Body of Victor Valley College. The views and opinions expressed in this production are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Victor Valley College or its affiliates. Ramplified is hosted by Andrew Caravella and produced by Robert A. Swool. The production crew includes officers of the Associate Student Body for the 2025-2026 academic year. Ramplified Season 2 gives special thanks to our sponsors, Victorville Cadillac, VVC's Welding Department, Joe and Cindy Monty, and Jacobo Vincecara. Podcast audio distribution made possible by KVVB Television. Additional sponsorship made possible through Lowe's Home Improvement in Victorville. I'm Social Science Senator Seth Cabello. For more information about this podcast, please contact info@vvc.edu.
Support for Ramplify comes from Victorville Cadillac, offering new and pre-owned Cadillac vehicles with financing options, including pre-approval available. More information about Victorville Cadillac's latest inventory is at vvcadillac.com.